5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's the Homeboy Etiquette podcast right now. If you ever seen this camera angle right now, that's because we're missing our Spock right now in our Star Trek Enterprise. So it's me, Doc, the 5280Q.
Yo, this is Kemet the Raw representing KMT Productions, also Homeboy Etiquette here on YouTube. If you guys have not already, hit that like button. If you guys want to see more of this content, keep coming. And then also, you guys make sure to share this video with anybody that you think will like this type of content, and subscribe to the page if you have not already, thoughties. Let's get this going.
Oh, so that was AKA Captain Kirk for the Homeboy Etiquette Enterprise.
There is
so right now
something on the way. Something on the way.
So right now we're missing Spock right now, so we can correct Captain Kirk and everything.
Shout out.
Captain, you are kind of incorrect here in your calculations. I think that we should leave and go over the hill, but there's someone here with a red shirt and some shit like that, right?
Spock, we're gonna need just a little bit of faith. Just have faith in me, Spock. Spock, we will make it forward.
So shout out to dro.p. So dro.p got tied up with work right now, so it's usually a trio of the Homeboy Etiquette podcast, which is rocking with the Handicap 3 store right now. So Handicap, you know, the store has 3 legs, and we're kind of handicapped because we're missing our other leg right now, and we will wish you would be here because, nigga, you know it's just a lot of fucking weight to carry around on the goddamn podcast without your third damn leg here. We supposed to be the triangle offense.
Yeah, absolutely. And so once again, shout out to dro.p. He just couldn't make it tonight, so as customary, we have 33% less people. You guys get 33% less content. We don't want anybody to be left out of any of this type of stuff, but you're gonna get enough from Doc and Kirk over here. Then next time we're gonna have to do some individual segments with Spock just to make sure that we make up for all this type of stuff. But either way, we're gonna go ahead and get this shit going forward. You feel me?
Oh shit, I like being called Doc. Doc is a dope ass name. Dog, I was about to when I left the Marine Corps, I was like, man, maybe I should go in and just be a corpsman or some shit. I'd be called Doc. Yo, Doc! Because everybody listen to fucking Doc.
Yeah, that's a dope ass nickname, honestly. And then because anytime that you hear Doc, it almost automatically assigns value to your rank, because people understand that doctors, it takes a lot to become a doctor. You have years and years and years of college and training and internships and looking at blood and practice, all this stuff, cadaver lab, all types of crazy stuff.
Stitch you motherfuckers together.
So in just 3 letters, you have all of this value assigned to you just with a 3-letter nickname, Doc. What do we do, Doc? What do we do?
Oh shit, first off, you're gonna refer to Spock because obviously he should be updating the goddamn journal, because we're gonna need this motherfucking smarts up here in order to put all this shit together in this organized goddamn fashion. So, dro.p, get your ass here when you can.
Shout out. We miss you, bro. Alright, so
right now, if you ever seen on the center screen right now, a bunch of, you see the coins, you see the Fortuna, the goddess Fortuna right there. So fortune favors the bold. So we're talking about something that I had a thought was when Jay-Z, he had this line where he says, every nigga in your clique is rich, your clique is rugged, because no one will fall because everyone will be each other's crutches. So it's talking about really being money, talking about money, like money.
Money.
And the thing about money is everybody else wants to get more money, but as one of these lines from the Carter's album, I believe.
I believe so.
Wait,
don't quote me on that though.
Wait, have you heard that album?
The Carter's album from Jay?
Yeah.
I've heard it, but I haven't listened to music in so long, dude. I've been unplugged, bro. So you're gonna have to explain.
Alright, so on the Carter's album, it's Beyonce and Jay-Z's album. They came together after everybody was what the fuck. Point is,
after 444.
So she had Lemonade, he had 444. But one of the lines in it is look, if you the only dude that's rich in your clique, we call you broke.
Right.
We call you poor. But if you doing good, and everybody around you's doing good, we call that rich. We call that wealth.
Right. And absolutely. And to your point, that is so important, because I think what happens with a lot of people, especially in the entertainment industry and specifically even with rap, that a lot of egos come involved. Everybody wants to be the front guy a lot of the time, and then what winds up happening is there is somebody who's going to be making a little bit more money, but the point is that you have a whole crew of people behind you.
Wait, what about the everyday people? Say servers at the restaurant. One server is you sitting there I'm in this section, I'm getting this much in tips, and another server there in this section, then maybe not getting this much tips and much money like that at the end of the night, or the bartender. One bartender's favorite to pull up another bartender, but the bartenders are friends, but one guy's getting paid more than one other person.
Well, that's a little bit more complicated because, like, okay, so when it comes to things like that, I understand that like a lot of restaurants will do shared tips. So everybody's supposed to pool in their resources at the end of the night and then split it evenly. But what winds up happening, which I've worked in restaurants and I've seen this happen, is that a lot of the time when people get a big tip, they wind up just pocketing that and then they'll just report the rest of their tips to be split. You know, so like, which is kind of messed up. You know what I mean? Because like tipping, a lot of it is luck, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of it is literally just, what if you happen to get a party and they tip really well and somebody doesn't, or they don't get too many people sat in their section.
Well, what if that other person is a shitty ass person?
Well, yeah, or well, if they're shitty, then like I think that they shouldn't get as many tips. And then at that point, that's where it kind of flips, where it's just like the whole shared tips thing works against people who are actually doing their best. So it's like,
person's doing their best, but they're bringing in this much tip, but that person is kind of being shitty and they're dragging the team down, and you really like the person because, you know, of course, coworkers, personal thing like that. And it's like, is this motherfucker dragging us down right here? Do we need to cut that motherfucker off?
I mean, honestly, if you want the objective answer,
coach him. I'll say coach him, not cut off.
Well, yeah, I mean, you have to give him at least a chance to improve, but the objective answer is like you would cut them off, because like at least after you attempt to coach them, give them a warning, explain their behavior, give them a chance to change, and if they don't change, then they're dead weight, because they're basically just profiting off of the backs of other people's labor and they know it, you know? So like they don't even have to really try. They're still getting the split tips at the end of the night. It doesn't matter to them.
That kind of sucks.
Yeah.
So we'll take it back to this. So one of my favorite movies of all time is Paid in Full. So Paid in Full start off with Mitch doing this thing, and then Ace got into the game, and then Ace met nigga Rico, and then Rico, Ace, and Mitch got all together, and they became this fucking trio of drug dealing niggas in Harlem based off of Rich Porter, Alpo, and there's another goddamn story. I forgot the other guy's name. Forgive me for that.
I'm not sure, man. I haven't seen Paid in Full like a decade. Like,
oh, I was about to say, you haven't seen it?
No. It was just so long ago. I've only seen it like once or twice. So okay. Like if you guys notice, like when I know about something, I talk a lot about it. But if I don't talk a lot about it, it's because I don't know. Like,
so basically, it's a story that starts off with, in the movie, it's two best friends, right? So one, in the beginning of the movie, is Ace. It starts off with him walking into a house. He gets jumped in the house, and all of a sudden he's in the ICU, and it's like sitting there with the lights, like, who did this to you? And he goes, he's like, I did this. And then like goes back into the prequel and figure out what the fuck happened. And then he starts off, this is a humble guy, and his friend was a drug dealer. And then he got into the game later after his friend got busted due to an accidental connect through the laundromat business. Okay. And then he became Kingpin, and then not Kingpin, but like a significant character in a drug dealing game.
Right. He's pulling weight. Yeah. All right.
And then at that point, he was like, he grabbed his best friend as soon as he got out of prison, grabbed him into it. His best friend had a dude that looked out for him in prison, so he grabbed that dude, and he had this saying. He says, "Yo, everybody eats."
Right. And like I actually stick by that same exact type of mentality. Like if I'm in a group of people, then like I want everybody to come up. You know what I'm saying? Because like especially if people are like pulling their weight. You know what I mean? And like so. That's when it comes down to like the exact. This actually goes directly to your previous example about like the server who isn't doing a good job but still gets split tips at the end of the night. So this is the mistake that what's his name? MC Hammer. MC Hammer made this mistake because and he even talked about it in interviews, saying that like, you know, like he basically blew through his fortune because he was helping all the people in his hood, right? And because there was like, you know, drug dealers, there's gangsters, there's like people who were like murderers and all types of stuff, and he employed them. You know what I mean? And then so he made them all be a part of his thing. But he said that the only thing that he would have done differently, because he did save a lot of people's lives by keeping them off the street, by putting them a part of his cartel kind of thing, was that if he had known ahead of time, he would have just invested more money and like kept some on the side. But he still doesn't regret the fact that he brought everybody up with him. Ooh. The only problem is that there are some people who literally were just blowing through his resources so quick, and then he's just like, well, what are you gonna be doing here if the next album don't pop? And then his guys are just be like, no, it's gonna pop. we're just waiting on you. And then once he started to fall from fame, he's just like, what are you guys doing? They're just like, we're still waiting on your next album to pop. And like, so they didn't do anything with their lives. They developed a dependency on him because he was the one, like, he bought like 26 different people brand new cars and put it all under his own credit. Like he did stuff like that on top of employing them. So it's like, so that whole, I believe that rising tides lift all boats.
Rising tides lift all boats. Nigga, paddle, bitch. Have your paddles at the motherfucking ready.
Right. I need those niggas in the bottom of the ship who are going like, huh, ooh, huh, ooh, huh, ooh. like, and then there's just a dude with a drum, boom, 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 boom.
Like playing this role. Like, look, nigga, I can hit this drum really fucking hard in rhythm as you roll. Like, huh, boom, huh, boom, huh, boom, huh, boom. Like motherfuckers. Okay, I got you.
No, I totally understand that. It's like, so that's why like the whole thing is like. He doesn't regret it, and it's because like it was a pretty specific situation considering like the people that he grew up with, and he saved a lot of lives by employing them and then bringing them up with him as far as he could bring them. But at the same time, like he expressed that doing that created dependency on them because they weren't actually pulling weight. You know what I mean?
But
so I'm a whole thing where it's like if the workload is equal. Or at least close to equal, then fine. Yeah, like we all rise together. Like, you know what I'm saying? But like, you know, things start to get complicated if there's like certain people who are doing more work than others and things like that, and then or some people are slacking, or maybe they start doing something and now they don't. Like it gets really complicated, man.
What if this brings me to like a previous episode where we was talking about work and just like not pulling weight because I had that issue with my job is like I was there as hired, but I wasn't dependent on for certain jobs like that, or like man, and it was like other people, and it made me question my worth to my team, right? But it's like so say maybe something's more complicated and just this person here or this other person here is just not up to par where it's satisfactory where you can leave them unsupervised like that to do this kind of particular job, something like that. It's like if we switch roles, somebody take over one of our roles like that, and you just don't have that much confidence in the ability to be in this section over here versus when they're in this section, they're good. But when you try to move them over here, it doesn't work out the same way as it did in this role.
Okay, well, personally, I would think that that's a training issue, right? Because like, so typically when you're hired onto a job, right, you're hired on for a specific purpose. And don't get me wrong, like people like you and me, I know from like, especially like, when I get into a job, I try to learn other people's positions too, because I want to be able to go anywhere within my vicinity, and if somebody's falling short, I can help them. Or if they need me, it's just like, oh, okay, well, this guy's on break, or this guy's tired, he has to go home sick. Can you go and do that? Yeah, like, bet, I got it. And then like, so I try to learn everything in that regard, and like, that's what typically like will help me out in like getting a promotion later, because it's like, supervisors have to know everything. You know what I mean? So like, but a lot of people don't take that approach. They're just like, I'm the dishwasher, and all I do is wash dishes.
Or like, motherfuckers like, I don't gotta wash dishes, put that over there.
Yeah.
There you go, nigga.
See, all I do is move plates, cups, forks into this bin, and I take it to the dishwasher, and I get paid for it, and that's all I'm gonna do.
Motherfuckers be like, I'll just move it to the bin, and then somebody picks it up, and I come back and it's like, oh shit, it's magic. The bin is gone.
Wow, now I have clean dishes. Like, how did this happen? And then there's like a guy just spraying shit in the back.
Another guy like bringing it to him, or that motherfucker got his like, fuck son of a bitch, and bring me that bin. And walk out there, grab the fucking bin like,
did you even scrape these plates, nigga? There's a whole steak on this.
Like you were supposed to bring it a little bit further, motherfucker. Just go through the door and drop it on the damn cart, not just leave it on the floor. I gotta bend the fuck over in this bitch.
And that's my whole thing, man. Is like, so specifically to your example, it's like you want people with multiple hats, right? That's ideal for like in any job, really.
At least they can be dependable at what you assign them to do.
Yeah, and like, but that's what I'm saying is that like,
and
so
enthusiastic.
If we're talking about something like me, you, and Dro, and all that type of stuff, that's why we've had conversations about like, all three of us are gonna be doing individual things. We're gonna have our own individual segments. We're gonna have like stuff to where like everybody feels like they're pulling equal weight. You know what I mean? And then like so that way there's no confusion when the money comes in. It's just like 33%, 33%, 33%, or we'll just do 30, 30, 30, and then the rest just goes into a business fund. Who knows? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Ooh, I have a good question about that. Like, pulling equal weight. We had the Last Dance with Michael Jordan and Chicago Bulls and stuff like that. But like, what if like, so you know, Jordan was coming in, he was doing 30, he was doing 2 steals and 6 assists the goddamn night, maybe even a fucking block or 2, something like that. And it's like, when you join a team, like when you were playing with Jordan, Kobe, LeBron, maybe even Steph Curry, Dame Lillard's like I'm like, man, we can expect like 30 points from them right now. I mean, they should be able to carry the team. I'm just gonna run down the court. All I gotta do is post up.
I mean, I'm sure that there have been guys like that, but the whole thing that like I take from the Jordan story specifically is the fact that like he used to be the guy where it's just like, well, I'm just gonna do everything. And then he literally was kept off of his high school and college. No, it was his college team?
It was his high school team.
High school team.
I don't know why he got kept off that one, you know?
He was kept off specifically because he wasn't a team player. Like, just because he was amazing doesn't mean that you just do everything solo. So, like, he had to get held off of the team for, like, a whole year, if not I think he got on the second year, but he had to be held off the team for at least a year until he actually met individually with the coach so that he could learn how to be more of a team player. And then so once he finally came back onto the team, then he was like incredible, not just as an individual, but he's incredible as a team player. Pass, oh, shoot, oh, no, pass it to this guy, he passes it to that guy, layup. Like, you know what I'm saying? And like, so like that's the thing is like he had to learn how to not be an island. So he's kind of on the opposite side of the spectrum of what we were saying before.
Are you sure about that? Because like when it came down to his NBA career, that motherfucker's like, I'm gonna carry this whole fucking team.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Like if Jordan's open, he just pass it to him and he's gonna make it. You know what I'm saying? But he wasn't so dependent on it. Like he always who was his number 2? Oh man. Pippen. Thank you. Yeah, like see,
Pippin's been like throwing shade at Jordan lately.
What's he been saying? I didn't hear about that.
I don't know. He's been throwing shade. I don't know. It's like, man, I really didn't like the way I was received in the Last Dance or something like that. But like, look, Pippen did have the team for 2 years before Jordan came back, like a whole 2 seasons, and they got enough to where one of the times they got to the finals or they got to the playoffs, and it just they lost in the playoffs, and fucking the Rockets run that shit back to back. Got the shit going
back to back.
All right. So, and then like when Jordan came back, it's like after that like little half, so they got a whole season without Jordan, 3/4 of a season without Jordan, and then they missed the playoffs, and then they came back. Jordan took that shit seriously, got back in basketball mode and won 3 back-to-backs. And it's like, if you're Pippen at this point, if you're Pippen, let alone anybody else, it's like, and you're like, man, I had this team by myself and I couldn't get the job done.
It's got to be an ego thing, man. Because like, okay, so here's this. So we're staying on subject with this, man. Because like, when you have somebody who can help to raise the entire team because they're just that great, if you're not the front man, how do you take that? Apparently, Pippen's ego wouldn't let him take that very well because he had the team for 2 years, didn't accomplish nothing. Jordan comes back, 3 back-to-back rings. So he must feel some type of way, but if he was really thinking about it logically, sure, Michael Jordan is the face of this fucking team. Check your bank account. How many zeros is that?
Oh, he took a pay cut. Like, in that time, Pippen took a pay cut. That was a big issue about it.
When Jordan came back?
But then, no, he had to take a pay cut during his whole Chicago Bulls career. But like, finally, in later years, he finally got a big-ass paycheck or some shit like that.
Then he still got his back pay. That's fine. Yeah, bro, you got it. You know what I mean?
Legend.
Yeah, and he's still a legend. Like Scottie Pippen, he's out here doing like he's trying to be like a public figure, talking on political events and shit now. Like what?
No, Pippen, sit your ass down. Too many niggas is piping your wife. Okay, that's so horrible to say.
Oof.
Jeez.
Oh, you're not wrong. Oh, what was that rapper? That rapper, right?
Future, man.
Future is popping Pippen's wife, bro.
And then that other NBA player, and like, nah.
Dude,
man.
how old is this chick, man? Yo, no offense to the Cougars and older women out there,
Shout out
but
to the Cougars.
God damn, bro. With that level, it's Future. Future. Do you have any idea the access that he has to better females.
Oh, wait. Don't get me wrong. Like, no offense, Miss Waz. That's your personal life. You're doing whatever the hell you're doing. It's just bro. It's just the shit that entered into the public sphere that we comment on. That's your personal life. We don't know you as a person like that. Who knows? You be the best goddamn tipper at a bakery. Like, thank you, Karen, for your cakes. Here's a little extra tip for that extra batter that you put on there. Would you put my name with the purple and the pink roses and some sprinkles and some shit like that? Like, look, it's not like that. It's just what we just came across the public spheres that we talk about and criticize at that point.
Yeah, bro, but like, dude, if I were Future, just never, bro.
Shit, if I was Future.
Man.
Now I wouldn't want to be Future. I mean, I like being me now. I'll put it like this. The alternative statement would be like if you were in Future's position. Boom. It's like instead of if I was Future, like nah, you was in Future's position. You just sitting in the bathroom, you humming a song, brushing your teeth like nigga, Colgate Bates, nigga. Oh, that shit became a hit. Next thing you know, you start making songs like that and shit like that, like Colgate Bates or some shit. Mm-hmm. And then you're in this popular position where you got all this fucking clout, this popularity, notoriety, clout, whatever the hell.
Notoriety, yeah.
Yeah. And then, like, shit, what would you do in that position? It's weird. It's like go to Miami, like chicks just throwing themselves at you like that. It's like, what's up? It's like, oh shit, Colgate Bates in this motherfucker. I'm like, I would never want to be in a Future position. Like, fuck that shit. I want to be the nigga, the engineer that's just like getting a couple of royalties off that shit. I would never want to be in Future position.
I feel you.
Think about it. You're part of Future's crew. You know, you're doing your thing for your mans. You playing your role in that crew in that position like that. But all the hell that comes with that stuff is going on to your boy. Like he's the pinnacle of it all, and then he's that rising tide that lifted all boats and stuff like that. But coming from a distance of, would you ever want to be in that position of being that guy?
Being in Future's crew, like one of the crew members?
Oh no, being that guy, like as in that guy.
The guy who is Future?
So say right now, Homeboy Etiquette's like it's massive. Okay. It's the massive shit right now. You got Doc, you got Spock, but people came here to see Cap Kirk right there. And then, you know, you that guy.
Okay, it's a double-edged sword. So I always refer to the quote that goes, "Heavy is the head that wears the crown," right? And so I understand the value of a face guy, and I understand the value of the one who actually runs things, the majority in the background. And like, so I think that I don't think that they're both the same thing. Like, I think in some cases it is, but in most cases it's not. And so if I happen to become the face, hypothetically, I mean, sure, like basically what that would put on me is just like, now I have an image to maintain, I have a reputation to maintain, I have a personality to maintain. And sometimes, what if I'm just tired, bro? You know what I mean? What if the person that made me into that, like, anytime that I'm falling off, people just be like, Kenneth Raw exposed. He's on drugs. Obviously, look, and there's gonna be breakdown videos about like, see, look at how his left cheek twitched, and obviously you can tell that he's on heroin. And then I'll just be like honestly, like I wouldn't care because like I'm not the type of dude who cares about like bad publicity or being canceled or anything like that.
Oh, hopefully,
so like
that on like not caring into the future if this ever just became something.
Yeah, no, like I can't because like I've started out that way. Like, and so like, and I think that a good example of that. Do you know who Long Beach Griffey is?
Yeah, Matt showed me that.
Yeah, he does skits and things like that. Mm-hmm. He has some of the most like politically incorrect skits ever. And he has millions of followers on YouTube. And the reason why he can't be canceled is he started out that way. Nobody can say anything to him. And he's not lying. He makes excellent points. Shout out to Long Beach Griffey, by the way. I love your fucking videos, bro.
I'll check it out.
Yeah, like, and so like so he literally he'll talk about like the LGBT community, he'll talk about racism, he'll talk about slavery, like in his skits, you know, like he explains them, and then in a way where it's just like it's funny, but it's also thought-provoking, and it's something that most people won't publicly try to say.
What about his crew that's behind him at that point when they're sitting there? It's like, all right, we're kind of getting this rising tide, and then they kind of get this pressure from, it's like, hey, we're going to need you to change your kind of views right now, buddy, and then they go in through the crew like that. Well, like, does he have a good crew behind him?
He literally started just as an individual and still just makes all of his videos just by himself.
Oh, shit.
Like every once in a while he'll get cameos from other skit creators like on YouTube, but he's like, once you check him out, you'll see what I'm talking about. It's literally just him with his phone recording skits like this.
Like Caleb City.
Caleb City, yes, he's worked with Caleb multiple times. Yeah.
Oh, and then RDC World came up on the Caleb City skit.
Yep. RDC, Caleb City, Long Beach Griffey. There's Sylvanas. There's fucking.
I don't know if Sylvanas, but I'll check that out.
Sylvanas, he does like more anime stuff, but like, oh god, why am I? Squad. Like I'm trying to remember. Like that's his intro, bro. Lenar Jones. And like,
you know who that is?
He works with all of them. They have a network. You know what I mean?
I mean, all them niggas in California?
No, like they're spread out. Like RDC's out in Texas. California is Caleb City and Long Beach.
You know what? That makes sense that them niggas are out in Texas because I never seen a beach in that video at all. I was like, maybe these niggas don't like water.
Yeah, they're in Waco. They're in Waco, Texas.
Oh fuck yeah! Shout out to Waco, Texas.
But the point is that like, that's why I take his approach. Because if you start off as somebody who doesn't give a shit about being canceled, then nobody can cancel you. Kevin Samuels, perfect example. If people actually knew, like actually looked into his earlier catalog where he was talking to guys,
that motherfucker
and he was rough, bro.
Ew.
And he wasn't just rough to guys. When he would talk about his sexual escapades with women, it was rough. Like he has rough language. He bro, if you anybody who says that KS is like gay, y'all are fucking retarded, bro. I'm just gonna say it on camera right now, nigga. You guys are stupid.
KS
Stupid.
And his part about says somebody's calling me gay, and it makes
Where's
it
the
seem
LGBT
like
community?
Exactly,
bro.
Start whooping ass,
bro.
Y'all motherfuckers keep coming out with pitchforks and like 2x4s. Like, you ever played that game, The Warriors?
The Warriors? No, but I saw the movie.
Oh.
Warriors, come out and play.
Nah, yo, dog. This is what we're gonna do.
Chains and bats.
Dog, you know what? This is what we're gonna do on one of your streams. We're gonna play the Warriors game. We're gonna play it all the way through. We're gonna dedicate a goddamn day, and we're gonna play the Warriors game all the way through. So
I may have to get an emulator, but yeah, we can make that happen.
Oh, I mean, no, it's on it should be on the PS4.
I'll have PS4, bro.
Nigga, god damn it.
That's what, bro, I don't have any next gen systems. I've been just on PC, except for the Switch back there.
I'm about to say, PS4 is not even a next gen system.
No, yeah, I don't even have PS4. I don't have Xbox 360. I don't have Xbox One.
It's Xbox One now.
I don't have PS5.
Oh, wait, it's X.
Yeah, no, you're right.
No, fuck that. No, look, this is what we're gonna do. We all gotta remind us. We're gonna get.
I'll see if I can find it online.
We gotta find a way to get 4 controllers. I don't know. We gotta have a 4th person in this motherfucker, or 3 people play the Warriors game. We gotta stream the shit out of that.
Yeah, we can do that. Shout out to KMT Games on YouTube. I also do gaming streaming. Yeah,
it does. Hey, I was watching like the Devil May Cry when I was watching one of your videos last night.
Yeah, that's what I was playing last night. Was Devil May Cry 3.
It was like something else, like a preview of a playthrough game, something like that. And then I got distracted because my dog was he was having fucking diarrhea. If you ever
Jesus.
Oh man, I don't know. I fucked up.
Your dog said,
That's what it pretty much was. But look, at least he had a common courtesy of going into the bathroom. So I'm remodeling the bathroom in the basement right now. And he has the common courtesy to at least do it all in that goddamn bathroom.
That's fair enough. It's tile, right?
Yes.
All right, bet.
I was a little bit upset, and I looked at it and I thought about it. I was like, he did this shit twice. And you know what? You're a good boy. At least you went in the bathroom instead of on a fucking carpet.
Right, I feel you on that, bro. Like, I've had a few dogs and it can be rough. But getting back to the subject at hand, so like that's why like you have people like Long Beach Griffey, self-made Kevin Samuels. You have a lot of people like that where it's like if you establish your vibe or your energy or the way that you're gonna present yourself in the beginning, like
but they're doing it solo.
So Long Beach is solo, Caleb is solo, KS is solo. You know what I mean? Like he's been solo for he's been on YouTube for what, like a decade? Like longer?
No.
Dude, he's been on there a long time. He was one in the first few years of YouTube being a thing.
I mean, versus them, they're doing it solo. We're doing it as a trio.
But yes, us as a trio. So like, okay, getting to that point is like, if I happen to become the face, bro, like then I think it'll be fine because I literally established from our first audio what time I was on, bro. Like, and you were looking at me like, like when I said that, I was just like, nah, keep it a buck with these hoes, bro. And you were just like.
Wait. I kind of had an image into it. It's like, all right, it's like whoever like comes to face with, right? So it's like you're right there. It's like that Assassin's Creed Valhalla game. You're like that first person right there. Boom, with the foot forward, the fucking
superhero landings,
and then like the other two, like your commanders are just sitting there like boom, Doc, boom, with a shield and another axe, Spock. Oh, he's like, I'll go for the commander. It's like, we'll take care of the army down here. Fuck you. Fuck your feelings,
then I have a falcon on my shoulder looking down from a tall building, and I just dive into a bat of hay.
And like we just taking care of the manians and shit, kicking like the sub
gravity blades like shink. Like
and it's like he who was KMT raw, or you was raw as this flesh that lays across this field. I will figure that out. And then like this point, me and Joe, you take care of the commander. It was just bitch slapping motherfuckers around.
Yeah, it was just like, I'm raw as a pack of beef, nigga. Like, let's go. And like, you a hoe, you a hoe, you a hoe. Like, just dead ass niggas everywhere. Just and like.
No, we gotta have a Homeboy Etiquette game. I don't know. We gotta have a.
Hey, I did programming for college. I know how to make games, 3D and 2D. Like, the problem is finding a good artist.
Okay, so luckily we do have friends who are artists. If anybody else is in the artist community here is a fan of Homeboy Etiquette, we would appreciate if you would
message me. My email's in the description.
Email's in the description. If not, reach Homeboy Etiquette. Everything spelled proper because my grandmother beat the hell out of me if I didn't know how to fucking spell and read properly. She worked too hard at that shit. You think she ain't gonna throw a fucking ruler out at me?
Yeah, real shit.
Like, you think she won't throw a fucking ruler at me or some shit like that? Like, I done taught you so much. Like, my grandmother done taught me so much enough to where I learned how to teach myself and I wasn't paying attention to school because I was too busy teaching myself. Like, one of the things they don't ever teach you in school is, as you see with the coins here, the images over here, is like what here it is right here. The goddess Fortuna, which is fortune favors the bold, is one of her favorite sayings.
Yeah. Fortune favors the bold. It absolutely does. Go ahead.
And one of the boldest things you can do is definitely take money, risk money. You take risk, right? Like, I like stocks. I'm a stock guy like a motherfucker. So.
I'm a cryptocurrency guy.
So we got KMT Raw with the crypto, we got me with the stocks, and then we try to pull each other over there to the side of it, because it kind of brings back to the further point, if everybody in your cliques is rich, your cliques is rugged, because no one to follow everybody be each other's crutches. Yep. So, but KMT sees something in the Bitcoin crypto community that I see something different in the stock community. We try to pull each other, but after a certain time, we go, you know what, you doing your thing over there, you doing my thing over here, but they kind of affect each other like that.
Right.
So, what's the synchronization between stocks and crypto?
The synchronization that from what I understand is that
if you were to pull other homeboys into it, because we're two strong points, we're like two towers. We're twin towers on Lord of the Rings.
Okay, I'll use layman's terms. The thing is that the easiest way to look at it is that every single business that starts has a certain value. It brings in a certain amount of money a year, or it has the potential to bring in a certain amount of money a year. In the stock market, essentially what a business will do is they will sell shares of their company sell shares of their company to the public, and then so essentially if you own a stock, let's just say Microsoft, I buy one stock of Microsoft. That makes me, depending on how many stocks there are out of the entire company, that percentage of an owner of the company, right? The way that it translates to crypto is that when the stock market goes up or down, then Bitcoin specifically will go up or down. And the reason why is because a lot of businesses are looking into the idea of cryptocurrency adoption.
That's a decentralized currency.
Yes.
But in our experience, so you started on the cryptocurrency path. I started on the stock market
I started with stocks and then abandoned it for crypto.
Now, with what we knew about finally growing up, instead of earning money by the hour, sitting there looking at the friends, like some of our friends is like, we got a job, work 9 to 5, that was our role. And then some friends is like, I'm flipping some shit,
motherfucker,
I'm flipping some shit,
Trying to catch me riding dirty, trying to catch me riding dirty.
And we always just going after the same goal of financial security and just financial stability, just earning money, put money in our pockets, right?
Yes, sir.
So, but we started off as hourly wage earners, and then we started off and we learned our way into going on stocks, and then you with stocks to cryptocurrency right now.
Right.
So, how would you teach somebody? What would be the lesson right now? If we can go back in time to ourselves and speed this up a little bit ahead of time, what would you tell your younger self to do? You're 18 at the time.
Oh,
just
Lord.
graduated high school.
Oh, Lord. Okay.
And you're looking at your 18 years old.
There's multiple things because this goes for both stocks and crypto. If you're talking about back then in 2008, oh, Lord.
Okay. Financial crisis out of it, but just concepts.
No, ignoring the financial crisis. Dude, if you would have got into Amazon stock, Google stock, Microsoft stock, back then in 2008, and you would have just stuck your money there,
we're not gonna.
It would have multiplied hundreds of times by now.
All right, we'll take out the Back to the Future almanac.
Yeah, Biff's almanac. Okay, what I would say.
Concepts like
the concept would be
compound interest or investing money and taking money, put money to work.
Absolutely. Okay, so here's the thing: is that whenever you start a bank account, right? They basically say, okay, well, you're basically giving us the ability to hold on to your virtual money, and then with the ability to take out money from us, and then every year you get 1% interest on the money you allow us to hold. Because
6% APY.
It depends on the bank, but it's typically like 1 to 2% at best for a bank.
Robbery.
It absolutely is. And then so if you have that concept. Like we don't even have to get into like Roth IRAs or anything like that because that's already like skyrocketing past banks. But if we're gonna stick to stocks, okay, so
you're teaching this to your younger self. Got to remember that it's you.
Okay, look.
Okay, you're teaching it to me at 18. You're gonna teach it to me at 18. I'm gonna teach it to you at 18.
So for cryptocurrency, okay. If you ever that's the Biff Tannen thing because I was gonna say if you ever hear somebody offer Bitcoin, buy it.
It's like it'll be different. Like if you taught it to yourself, it's like you'd be like, I'll be able to pick it up. But you just say we're gonna teach it to me and Dro, and then I'm gonna teach it to you, Dro, with stocks.
Okay, I got exactly how to say it. All right, so here's what I would say. Money is already becoming digital. The majority of money is literally just a number in a computer. So when the opportunity comes to possibly use a currency that can't be regulated by a central government, take the opportunity, but then also learn how to read stock charts. That skill set will help you in what's going to come in crypto. The ability, and also, cardinal rule, buy low, sell high.
But in this time and period, you're looking at me and Dro as a young 18-year-old. So you're 30-year-old KMT Raw. All right, so you're going back in time and you're teaching a young 18-year-old dro.p and a young 18-year-old or Access Apartment, dro.p, Access Apartment 5280Q about money, right? You're trying to teach us both about money. And at this point, we're thinking we need to work hours and there's only a finite amount of money. We think there's only a finite amount of anything like that. So at a certain point, we're like, we're earning this and he's earning that. How much really of the pie am I getting? So how do you coach a young dro.p and a young 5280Q into financial prosperity better into their 30s?
Here's the problem. We don't have enough time. We just don't. No, what I mean is that like I would have to sit and coach you for days. And here's why. Because like the initial concept is, yes, you have something called compound interest where if you make 1% like what the bank does, you'll make 1% on your value within a year. But here's the thing though, if you do something like trading, day trading, whether it be for stocks or for cryptocurrency, you can make up to 10% a day. If you start, here's a perfect number for you guys. If you started with $100 and you made 10% of interest per day, meaning that you start at $100, the next day you're at 110, the next day you're at 121, the next day you're at 144, and you for 1 year you would make over $100,000 through compound interest. So there's the difference of making your money work for you. There's a difference of people who go to work to make money, and there's the difference between people who make money in their sleep, because their money makes itself money. So that's how you can get yourself into stocks if you have the right stock picks. And that's what hedge fund managers do, and they just make big moves with big amounts of money. But in cryptocurrency, you have to be a trader. You can't just gamble. You know what I mean? Like,
okay. All right, so we bring that up. All right, so ask me the reverse question. If I ran into you, it's me now.
All right,
I'm running into you and dro.p in the Access apartment days.
All right, 5280Q. I'm 18 years old. I'm stupid.
No, Access Apartments age. We don't know. We weren't 18 at that time.
I'm 21 years old. I'm stupid, and I just go to work, like flipping pizzas and shit. How do I, like, what's a better way to make money?
I'm like, all right, you got a bunch of friends. You're in this place called the Access Apartments.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, I can only pick two of you, which would be you and dro.p as young age. And then, like, look, luckily...
Hey, fuck y'all! Like, fuck the rest of y'all. That's why.
Luckily, I'm older, so I know you motherfuckers' temperament, so I'm able to be patient enough with it and be like, look. So, look. Have you ever had $1 work for you?
No. I've always worked for $1.
You work for $1, right?
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever had $1 work for you?
I don't even know what that means, sir.
So, you work an hour for a certain amount of dollars.
Fuck it. It was $8.75 an hour.
And you take that $8.75 and you put that $8.75 and you put it into something called a share of a company. And then that $8.75, it juggles up and down and some shit like that. I don't know, like that. So look.
It can go up or it can go down.
You can work for your money, and then you can take your money and you can put your money to work from you. It's like an RPG game, like a Final Fantasy game or some shit like that, where you come in as a character, you work your way up through the wilds, some shit, slaughtering rabbits, and you get up to level 8, and then you can learn magic, and then you be like, I can control 2 rabbits now. Okay. And then you take those 2 rabbits, you make those rabbits do your dirty work for you till you level up again, and you can take 4 rabbits, and you level up again, and you take 8 rabbits, and 16 rabbits.
I have a team of rabbits.
Exactly. Like, you have a team of rabbits, because you some RPG game playing motherfuckers, right? Mm-hmm. Exactly. So now, imagine those rabbits are dollars, and you can take your dollars, you can make your dollars work for you to go get more dollars. Instead of just your dollars killing other dollars, your dollars take over dollars. You got zombie dollars, motherfucker.
Zombie dollars.
Infectious zombie dollars. I think that's the better thing. Infectious zombie dollars. So your dollar goes out there, kills another dollar, brings back $1. Then you got $2. Your $2 kills another dollar, brings back $4. Your $4 kills, and you get the point. Goddamn it. Next thing you know, you have an army of zombies, but instead it's really just an army of ones. You can go all to the strip clubs across the United States, except for don't go to strip clubs in the United States. They keep you on, so goddamn your zombies to go on.
I got you.
I mean, basically, it's pretty much like having an army of me. Investing is like having an army of fucking zombie dollars
that infect other dollars and then bring me more dollars. That sounds like a great idea, sir. How do I do this?
I don't know. Fucking
so you said that I have to put my money into what you call a share. Now, how
or bond or currency.
Okay, so now you brought 2 new concepts I don't know about. But a share, bond, or a currency. How do I do this? Like, how do I save up my pennies to put it somewhere to make these dollars work for me? How do I do that?
And this is the part where the time portal opens and I'm walking through the motherfucking. I gotta go. Cause I'm not about to be stuck in your shitty ass 2010.
I've given you enough info.
Like, I'm in 2021. Fuck your 2010 shit. Shit's wild over here, but it's still funner than yours. So what I would tell them is, if you don't got that bug, that itch with all the concepts I've talked about, to go and read and look it up yourselves, go to a Barnes and Nobles or a fucking library. If you ain't got that in you, then that's your fault. I tried. I'll reach through the ends of time to teach y'all.
Bro.
And I'm going to the goddamn strip club with my zombie ones.
Bro.
Like, buy the titty.
If somebody would have explained it to me just how you explained it just now, when I was 18, my entire life would be different right now.
Zombies.
No, because you made it funny, and like, but the thing is that like I had no idea what. I've heard of stocks and bonds, but I didn't know what they were. I didn't understand the concept of making money in your sleep. I thought that everybody just worked, and then like certain people just makes like $2 million an hour or something. Like I just when I was that age, I had no idea what money was or financial literacy was. And like, so you like 5280Q coming out of the time portal from fucking Terminator, butt ass naked in the street, talking about like, I have a message for you. Invest in stocks and bonds. What? They just kills themselves. Oh, bro, like that, it definitely would have changed my life because nobody in my family explained anything like that to me. Like, none of them even know about it.
I learned to love money as I got older and learned about it. I was like, I need this shit.
I taught myself when I got older, man. But if I had known just a few years earlier, bro, I wouldn't be living in this condo, bro. I'd have a mansion right now, bro. Like, straight up.
I know, so nice.
I mean, it's a nice condo, but I'd have a mansion right now, dude.
Wait, think about it. Say at that time you earned a mansion. I got a lottery ticket. I need to go check out, see if I won anything. But say if we did win the lottery, something like that happened, you won a mansion, and then you got all these people around. Are you sure these people around just for you, or just for the experience?
I mean, honestly, like, I understand. Like I understand that some people will just be around just for what you have. I get that.
That's kind of the scary thing, like what Jay said. If everybody in your clique is rich, your clique is rugged.
Right.
And there's not a bunch of yes men around you, bunch of motherfuckers that just need you for something. Like everybody around your crew is like, nigga, I got dope. I'm doing my own thing.
Yeah, exactly. But that's the type of circle you need.
Like, imagine like Jay's group of friends. Like, niggas are still clowning this nigga to this day. Big ass lip motherfucker.
Yeah, fish lip bitch. Shout out to Jay. But no, I feel you on that. Like, the only reason why I would even invest in something like a mansion would literally be like stuff like this, where like I would literally convert multiple rooms into like different types of studios to where I would be doing shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, different spaces.
Like,
that's what you want. Just want to walk.
This is my gaming space. This is the acting space. Like this room is completely green on all things. So when I have to record like green screen action scenes, fighting scenes and stuff like that, you guys do it in this room. And like bro,
creative you want to be. It's like
it'd be like the Tyler Perry thing, bro. Like he has a whole fucking.
I mean, that's Tyler Perry. I was talking about like Childish Gambino on this.
Mm-hmm.
So all she needed was a like, this is my house, baseball jam, nigga, something like that. It's like yeah, all you creative experts, creative.
Have a spot because because KNT Productions is an actual business. I would convert, like, if I didn't get a mansion, I'd get like a cool ass house, and then I'd get a big ass building to where I could convert that shit into a multi-dimensional studio where I could do anything. Like that's where I'll be putting my fucking money, bro. Because then the money makes money for me. It's an investment.
And you never had to leave your home.
I don't have to leave my home, or at least not leave the property. I may have like a fucking 5-6 bedroom house here, but on the same fucking acre of land, I got a big ass studio just sitting there chilling. You know what I'm saying? Bro, that, man. But
that's a dream.
It's a dream, and it's about to fucking happen, nigga. Fuck that.
I hope I'm across the river from you just so I can just sit there and be like, that's what I'm gonna do.
Bro, it's gonna say, dude, bro, okay, so there's gonna be a KMT Productions building, and then directly attached to it, it's gonna say Homeboy Etiquette, nigga. No, real shit. I
was about to say, because in between those buildings, I was gonna set up like clowns. It's gonna be like Pennywise the clown.
What, nigga?
I was gonna set up the clowns. I'm gonna put these bitches right here in between the building,
hey, bro,
and they're gonna let the balloon go just a certain amount of time. Motherfuckers be walking like, la-di-da-di-da. Oh, it was a clown holding a balloon. Oh, shit, he let it go. Fuck.
Hey, bro, whatever you want to do on the Homeboy Etiquette side, nigga, you do that.
I'm pranking everybody.
Yeah. And honestly, that would actually be a good set, to stage shit like that. You know what I mean?
Well, anyway, so coming to you people soon, eventually, is going to be the Homeboy Etiquette Studios here. I don't know if we're going to do it in Colorado. We love doing it in Colorado. Some prank you motherfuckers all 4 seasons, son.
Hey,
rain, sleet, hell, snow. But anyway, so it's the 5280Q.
Yo, this is Ken with the Raw representing KMT Productions. Shout out to dro.p in this motherfucking piece, bro. Also...
Fuck!
Hashtag Spot, hashtag Kirk, hashtag Doc, nigga. Alright, so, if you guys have not already, make sure to hit that like button. If you guys like the content that you see today, if you have not already, share this video with anybody that you think would like this type of content. And then also, hit that subscribe button, thotties. I need you guys to hit that button because you're not doing this. I'm not doing this for free. He ain't doing this for free, bro. We're giving you guys A1 content. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Alright,
anyway, Homeboy Etiquette. We love y'all. Peace out.
Peace.